I'm actually going to be doing Navori instead of Fire Cannon. It's insanely underrated. So much better than Fire Cannon. Whoa, I just wasted W. I think I'm fine though. Probably should have cleansed the Ignite, but oh well. Probably too defensive again, actually, my bad. As much as I want to use... Whoop. I nearly got W back up, so... Perfect. I wasn't paying much attention to my cooldowns there, but if you want to look at the replay... Oh, I'm probably dead again. We'll see. I think he's dead, actually. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't quite paying attention to my cooldowns in that fight against Ari and Leona, but if you look at the replay and look at my cooldowns, I bet it was fucking nuts how many W's and E's I got, because they're such high cooldown abilities, which makes Navori so insanely efficient with them. Okay, we're facing a Leona, which is a dive support, so Corki or Xayah could be quite good here, particularly as we're facing an assassin, Rengar, so either Xayah for dodging the Rengar combo would be good, or Corki, we can just build Tabis and just tank the Rengar combo as well, would also be good. I think overall with Karma, maybe Corki makes a little bit more sense. So let's go with Corki. Let me just check that those are the right Corki runes. Ooh, oh, no, apparently he uses Jack of all trades quite nicely. So we'll do that. Do I want to go free boots though instead of cookies? I think so. Ooh, we're into Aphelios. Did he pick Aphelios after I picked Corki? I think so, and that's not smart. Corki shits on Aphelios, usually. Maybe the engage support helps for him a little bit here, but Corki's good into engage, so... Maybe I can't punish the Aphelios, but if Leona ever tries to engage on me, she's gonna suffer as well. Maybe I go cleanse, though? I'm not sure I needed to do this, but... Oh well, I'm committed now. Decent trade already. Aphelios obviously has a very weak level 1. Even if I trade auto for auto, that's also really good. Missed an auto there, my bad. Also Leona. Also not amazing level 1. If she has Z, then she can at least reach me, but she doesn't necessarily win that fight. I'm gonna ignore the coster because I see a fellow's walking up to me and I know that's a terrible trade, so I'm gonna abuse the trade instead of velocity. Let's see if Leona engages on me. If she does, I just immediately W away. And she's gonna take so much damage from my W burn. So long as the minions actually walk forwards into Aphelios, I can't really punish him for going for them. But if he has to walk up to the minions, then I can trade with him. I need to wait for my Q to be back up though, so I'm actually taking a good trade. As much as Corki is stronger, I need actual abilities to trade properly. God, I'm landing so many of these. Poor guy. Okay, he clearly wants to base, so we're gonna start shoving. Even if he cancels his base, it's just really risky for him to stay. So that's fine, he's gonna miss out on a huge wave here. Should be able to crash this next wave as well. I nearly have mana for E. Wave is crashed, plating is farmed. Beautiful. Time to get out. How long have you been playing League? I've been playing League since late or mid Season 1, something like that. Okay, we need either Dagger or a Glowing Moat to get my Jack of all trades stack, so I'm just gonna go both of them, since obviously if I go one, the only other thing I can afford is the other, so... What is the best support in your mind for Jhin? I don't know if there's a best one in particular, but he just works well with mages in general. If there's one that works better than others, it's probably not by much, it's not too important. Oh, my bad. Still, he wants to go for this cannon. Oh, okay. Nice, we stumped that trade. I expected my W to do more damage to Leon, I didn't expect it to flash out of it. Did we see Rengar? Oh wait, oh the jungler is Yorick, okay, he's mid. I should have W'd sooner, my bad. But I think we're fine here. Not even worth... It wasn't even worth cleansing the CC there, even if that was a close fight, because Fellows wasn't in range to follow up anyway. The only thing I would actually cleanse there is Leona's Ignite, because I would want to remove that damage for sure. Oh, shit. Still, like I said, Corki just shits on the Fellows, man. Corki is way too strong early game for Fellows' overall low damage, low survivability playstyle. I would just one-shot the fucking waves. Alright, I don't want to go for the plating though, I feel like that's a bit risky. I'm just gonna base. Yeah, like I straight up missed the ability that I'm maxing and I still stump a Fellows. It's just disgusting. And obviously I'm ahead already, but I've literally only really bought a dagger. Like, in terms of the value of our inventories, I didn't really even have an advantage there. It was just Corki versus a Fellows advantage. I like playing Zoe support with Jhin. Yeah, that might be the best. I mean, not that Zoe support is like a good support necessarily, but if you are gonna have a Zoe support, Jhin is probably the best ADC to pick with her. Did you always main ADC? No, I only started in like season 6, season 7, something like that. And I took a break to main jungle for season 8. I was still playing Twitch ADC, Twitch jungle though, so like that was my main, so I was still playing ADC sort of. Okay, I can stomp him if I W onto him. Look at how much damage. He's taken 240 damage from my W. 240 magic damage. Disgusting. Such an underrated ability. Either for like using it defensively when something like Leona engages on you and then she's just left burning on your trail, or using it aggressively, just jumping onto the enemy to see with it. So much fucking damage. Like if this was a much closer fight, just imagine how much of a difference 250 damage makes. It at the very least saved me so much HP. I'm not sure this is a winnable fight, so I'm not gonna try and help her. Just gonna make sure I live. Okay. Looks like I want a base. Or do I? I think I can stick around for another wave. It's a little bit risky, but we'll see. We do have our jungler around. We really should have used the purple Q there. He wants to get rid of that ammo anyway. Why not also accept the help in harassing me? Okay, I'm gonna be getting boots soon, right? Yeah, in 45 seconds. So I would rather have boots than Ruby Crystal. I'm gonna hold on to my gold and wait for that. Yeah, Corki W does so much damage, people don't know / respect it even in high elo. Yeah, it was just such a like random ass change that randomly appeared in the patch notes one day. It's such an easy thing to miss. It did not used to do nearly this much damage. But it's something you really have to consider. Like, it makes Corki so fucking good into engage now, because you literally don't want to be engaging into his W. Or you will take so much goddamn damage. Fuck, I got minion blocked, otherwise he'd be dead. If I only had boots slightly sooner as well. Okay, apparently that doesn't work. But I think he's dead. Ooh. Wait. Oh wait, no. Dude, I can't believe that. He'd survived like 2 more autos in his barrier. Oh well. Unfortunate shutdown to fellows. Oh well. If she could actually hold this wave. Yeah, she should have like stood there, held the wave, waited for this to come, and then left. Oh well. Still not bad. Fellows can't really afford to farm that, so. The jungle is 24 farmer now? Yeah, that was pretty behind. I don't know when exactly you said that, but that was really bad. It's still really bad. Don't know what he's been doing. Maybe he's been getting invaded. Do you ever play Twitch ADC still? I don't main him anymore. I play him sometimes. He is still one of my best champs. I don't know, I just never feel like picking him. I don't know if I'd get as good results spamming him these days as I do getting Jinx, for example. There's no flash, does he? So he's just dead. I don't know what Leona was doing there, but I don't think I need to cleanse. Yeah, even just for getting the kill, I don't need to cleanse. Nice one, Karma. She was waiting for the Greg to stop side. Ah. Okay. For now, I'm not gonna build boots. I don't feel it's too important to build tabbies. We can just focus on upgrading to Mana Moon. Currently one-tricking Jinx to climb. Any tips on what is a good secondary ADC when she's banned? Or picked to main? Trying to keep my champ pulled within 2 to 3. I would say Ashe fills somewhat of a similar niche and is a very good blind pick as well. Probably the second best blind pick, possibly. Okay, so she's taken 182 damage from my W. Oops. Don't even have... Barrier, I have Cleanse, which I can't use in anything, doesn't even matter. I think I did get ignited by Leona there, so I should have actually cleansed the ignite. Didn't think of that in advance, but it's still fine. And again, Leona taking 180 magic damage from my W. Whoa. Shit. Now he's standing on my W as well. He took at least 230. This literally just saved my life. The absurd amount of damage that your W deals onto people who are running into you. It's fucking crazy. Let me see the exact amount. That's him, even though he flashed. Or maybe he flashed. Oh, he took almost 300. Straight up 293. Almost 300 damage. Crazy, man. Such an unbalanced ability. How does it scale, your E? Do you mean my W? The one that keeps doing insane magic damage? Scale is with 200% with bonus AD. And then per rank, it does 75 extra damage per rank, which is probably overall not as crazy as the AD scaling, I would imagine. Damn. Did he just ult in preparation for ganking me, even though I'm not really gankable? If she engages on me, I just W away. Again, he's standing on my W. Whatever damage he took there, I didn't quite catch it, but it would have been pretty high, even with how little he stood on it. Corki, thanks. Ooh, I'm actually one cloth armor away from capping out my jack of all trades. I'm actually going to be doing Navori instead of Fire Cannon. I think this is insanely underrated. Everybody's sleeping on Navori and Corki. It might actually make him super... Well, I would say that it would make him super overpowered actually, but I think third item power spike is a bit late for a single item to be making your ADC OP. It would have to be ideally 1 or 2 item power spike. But still, it's insanely underrated. So much better than Fire Cannon. Okay, Yone is actually willing to sideline this game, so we actually do get to impact the map early on this game. First time this happens today. She's dead. Probably shouldn't have been so defensive with that W, my bad. Okay, we'll preserve the Conqueror stacks by using E. I should have done that even sooner, but thankfully it didn't disappear. I'll wait until I can hit Navori and also a cloth armor at the very least. It's a pretty nice power spike that I'm delaying here, but not going for Navori, but fuck it. I mean, there's 2 dead, 2 bot. I can clearly stick around for a little bit longer. I'm not desperate to recall here. And I'm definitely not being greedy. Whoa! Whoa, what was that, Karma? Okay, I guess we should also help this guy with that. Nah, actually I feel like this is actually a power spike so big that I definitely should just prioritize basing now that the enemies are alive. I don't want to potentially get into a fight over Herald when I could have based. So annoying for Gragas that I'm not willing to help him, especially as I have the most DPS, but I think getting out into the map with my Navori ASAP is just the best call here. Okay, he's got that. I can go straight for mid lane farm. Karma, don't be using your AoE on the wave. Thank you. Well, at least you delayed it until I was already here. And the enemy's all top? Possibly. I mean, at least there's 2 top right now, so I'm good to keep pushing here even though I'm quite deep. Okay, there might be a fight here. My bad. Oh, I thought she was gonna land that. Oh well. And now observe my cooldowns, by the way, because my E is permanent uptime if I'm just auto-attacking stuff now. My E literally just ran out after I used it on minions, and I just used it again immediately. Oh, I'm dead here, unfortunately. Bad barrier, maybe I could outplay. Needed to not be that low against Rengar. And now this is the point where most people go into Infinity Edge. But I think that's really troll. With only an Navori for crit, Infinity Edge is not providing that much damage here. But the amount of survivability that I get from going Bloodthirster is massive. Massive. If the enemy team was like full tank, then maybe I could justify going for Infinity Edge, because obviously we'll do a lot more DPS. But there's just no way that it is, on average, the better item to build in this scenario. We have so much more synergy with Bloodthirster than we do with Infinity Edge. Both because it scales really well with the survivability we've built through our boots. And also because, like, in general, we just have so much auto-attack damage that isn't actually coming from crit. So I think building Bloodthirster to benefit from that auto-attack damage by lifestealing off of it is a lot better than trying to amplify our 50% crit chance. Whoa, I just wasted W. I think I'm fine though. Probably should have cleansed the ignite, but oh well. Probably too defensive again, actually, my bad. As much as I want to use... Whoop. I nearly got W back up, so... Perfect. Yeah, I played that quite bad. I didn't need to use my W so defensively. I was greeting for the W damage, because I find that very funny, but... Overall, it doesn't matter. And just I wasn't paying much attention to my cooldowns there, but if you want to look at the replay, I'm probably dead again. We'll see. I think he's dead, actually. Yeah, nice. Okay. Wow, even with the cleanse. I only cleansed because I figured he must have hit me with either a slow or a root from his E. If he didn't, then oh well. I couldn't wait to see. I needed to assume that he had to hit me with that. Yeah, I figured he wasn't going to quite one-shot me, so I had a chance to cleanse and flash away. I can go bot.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, I wasn't quite paying attention to my cooldowns in that fight against Ari and Leona, but if you look at the replay and look at my cooldowns, I bet it was fucking nuts how many W's and E's I got, because they're such high cooldown abilities, which makes Navori so insanely efficient with them. Well, they're not really that high anymore, but still, just being able to... Ooh, hang on. Just being able to... oh god! No! Shit! I didn't realize the maiden was still focusing me. My bad. Yeah, being able to drop the cooldowns by that much is just crazy. Probably should have also W'd more in a straight line away. Oh well. Oh, I can upgrade boots, by the way. Bloodthirster is not that big of a power spike. So we get 5 movement speed and I would assume 10 armor, and also the passive. Yeah, because Corki's ideal first item, or sorry, not first item, but because Corki's ideal boots is Tabby's, he's also just really good into these AD champs as well. Like Rengar and Yorick. I can actually stop for some camps. It's unlikely that there's still going to be a fight by the time I get there, so... He runs out, I immediately recast, you see? You see? I don't need to recast here though. Don't need to worry about mana a little bit. Yeah, this fight is already over. I probably wouldn't have got there in time to do anything, so instead we're just gonna farm as much as we can off the map. Especially if I can make it that I'm stealing enemy camps as well. Or securing neutral stuff like Scuttle Crab. I need to get rid of this vision thing. Oh, goddammit. Well, he's dead. Perfect. Like, how can you look at this E uptime and just not realize how busted this is, right? I feel like people just haven't thought about how Navori would interact with Corki's kit. It's clearly busted. No, I can keep on pushing. Oh, the enemies are just not even remotely in position to defend, so I do get a free turret here. There we go. Do I just get another inhib as well? Potentially. Okay, wow. Wait, they're also just trying to do Atacon, and there's only 2 people who are clearly just 1v2 able to defend, so for now... Perfect. Oh shit, no. I'm actually dead. Shit, my bad. I thought this would focus minions. My bad. Okay, now we could potentially do Infinity Edge. It's still not amazing, but there's really not any better choice. Because we have to build some damage here, right? Maybe there's something I'm sleeping on though. Is there anything that could possibly be better? I would say maybe Shojin, but clearly we don't need more cooldown reduction with this build. Oh! No, right, of course, Lord Dominic's. Yeah, there's actually just no room for Infinity Edge on this build, because Lord Dominic's by this stage is clearly just better. Even though we have true damage, like, it's still gonna be so much more valuable to build Armor Pen. I would assume Lust Whisper is a better component than Quiver as well. Can't say I'm 100% sure though. GA? Yeah, I suppose that could also actually be a decent choice, yeah. But I think overall, we, you know, as a champion who wants to deal damage, Armor Pen probably makes the most sense. If they were actually completely squishy, then maybe. Also, maybe I could do this thing, Auto Reminder. Have some healing. Like a Fellows when he has red, for example. And Rengar with his W heal. Nice. I'm slightly running out of mana here, but because we have a blue buff available in our jungle, I'm not afraid about spamming abilities. Oh, they got the Drake. Well, I still want to head over here for the blue buff anyway, and maybe we can force a good fight here. I've got Cleanse, I think I'll just jump forwards and try and bait them. Because they might be better to try and turn onto me now. I've got W back up. I just W'd very recently and it's already back up. It's crazy. E running out, doesn't matter. I just use it again. Ooh, even York has some healing apparently. She needs to ult if she has it. If she doesn't have ult, then she's dead. Wow, she was dead. Nice. I flash forward was really without hesitation there because I wanted to maintain my Conqueror stacks. Perfect, GG. Where is Lulu? She's gonna be sitting in some brush, maybe trying to choose a trade. That or we're just failing to punish the 1v2 Draven. Oh, she's not in that brush. Where the hell is she? At this point I feel compelled to actually check every brush and check we're not just failing to punish a 1v2. She's actually not here, so we're just failing to punish a 1v2. It's kinda crazy. I've still got barrier, like it's all good. I should, so that's on me actually that I didn't get first blood. That last auto that I did was troll. I could have waited. I had plenty of HP to wait for Seraphine to do her auto, and then I auto, and then I get the last hit. It's on me that I didn't get it. That's fine, though. Okay, the minions that I just tried to wave clear with my W just got one-shot by Seraphine. Oh well. Alright, we can base now. Yeah, Lulu just AFK? Okay. Jiven IQ 44? Yeah, he was playing a good ADC to try and 1v2 in. I commend the effort. Did he have double axes though? Yeah, he did. Maybe just not enough attack speed yet. Is my audio fucked up? I can't tell. Oh, it is, okay. Okay, we want to thin out this wave so we're not trading into a massive wave, and then we want to try and abuse Draven. Him being 1v2. Feels a bit tryhard and Aaron to be trying to destroy somebody. Actually, this guy, with a similar name like that, this guy might just be a fucking smurf. This guy clearly doesn't care if his account gets banned with a name like that. Okay. Cost us some HP. Yeah, this guy feels like a smurf for sure. But overall, Draven is now lower than we are. He might be basing indeed. Let's start. No, okay. He's not going to be basing. We should both be standing fairly far forwards. I'm going to place another ward just in case we are going to get ganked by Kayn from the river. Good damage. He's got no barrier, but I do believe he has flash, right? Okay, he's gonna base. That's the smart choice. We meanwhile managed to pick up 2 platings. And win this wave. That's fine. Perfect. Got it all. Time to get out. I'm gonna back off all the way into this brush, because if he tries to catch me with my pants down when I have no cooldowns, could actually win the fight. I guess I get a dagger as well while I'm here. Fuck it. My W mana cost is pretty high actually to be using to get into lane sooner. But at the same time I have a lot of mana because of bot tier, so I think it's fine. Yeah, that guy's a smurf. Oh, he's a level up on me. Potentially him pushing like this is not smart though, because oh, god damn it. Now I don't, even with a bigger wave state, I don't feel like we have to be afraid of him. Seraphine, just walk forwards though. It's not 1v2 if she's just not standing with me. Okay, nice. Yeah, so if he pushes the wave like that, ideally we wouldn't have AoE'd this wave, so we could keep it pushing towards us, but that's fine. We don't want to let him farm. God damn it. Yeah, weird that they had a level 1 AFK but they couldn't remake, by the way. Or I'm assuming they couldn't. If they had the option, they didn't do it.
An enemy has been slain.
Still, there might be like LP refund or something for them. You should be able to die on this dive. If we play it right. Mainly I need Seraphine to land her E first. Yeah, that's good. Oh god, I already took so much damage, what the fuck? Okay, at least he died, what the hell? Oh, the turret was already charged up in Seraphine, wasn't it? Fuck's sake, I didn't notice that. I'll check in a sec if that's what happened. Dude, that either the turret massively nuked me or I just got hit by like a lot of damage at the same time, which made it look like it did. Okay, let's see. Seraphine is about to land E, right? There it is. So she got hit once. Got hit twice. Ah, there it is. So I got 405 damage from the first turret shot. Fuck me. She should not have done this, by the way. Thankfully, I think it's still in time for me to get all of this. Oh crap, I may have fucked up here, but we'll see. I missed! I think I would have killed him. Fuck. Yeah, he also slightly fucked up there, standing on my W. He ended up taking a lot of damage from that. Yeah, I missed the last skill shot. He didn't need to, like, stand on my W throughout this fight. Did he actually? I can't tell. He was taking some magic damage, but it wasn't stacking up. I think he must have. Yeah, he took 146 damage from it. Oh well, my bad. Was he level 7 from the start of that, by the way? Did he? Or did he? Nah, he leveled up afterwards. Yeah, fuck, I had the big one, man. That's sad. Silly me. Hey man, started to play Aphelios and discovered your content, which is a lot to digest. Should I start with the Mobafar guide, or where would you send me? Yeah, definitely start with my Mobafar guide. That's the best starting point for Aphelios. Oh, Lulu's back. Oh, what the fuck? Tread is going down soon. Oh, we both missed our skill shots there. Is that? Yeah, that's the enemy jungler. Not ours flanking. Whoa. And he's dead, perfect. Gotta be careful I don't die to Draven if he flashes in though. Ah, damn it. We don't have any surfing cooldowns. I know Maui is, by the way. At least I'm gonna spike with Triforce soon. Ooh, nice one. Clean. I'm gonna have to go mid then. I can assume Katarina's gonna take this wave. Man. I guess she must have had cooldowns. We did just finish killing Kayn after all. Oh well.
Has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
I can just base for Triforce now though. This is great. Ooh, she needs to be really careful by the way. She might end up dying to Draven ult, we'll see. Yeah, at least I've got a power spike over Draven right now. Although he's also really close to Collector, so we're both gonna spike. He's actually stronger than me overall, I think. Maybe not right now. If he guesses on Collector though, he will be. That sounds fun, Lump Chop. Nice one. Yeah, Triforce power spike. You should have tried the base and spend his gold before he went for the next fight. Oh, we already took the turret, nice. And if we go Tabis now, then it won't even matter anymore if Draven gets Collector. I'm just gonna be way too tanky. Should be able to face check him from that point. Face tank him, I mean. It's somewhat risky, but you know what? It could work. He is too tanky, actually. Nice one. Oh, I nearly actually had her without Lisa having to die for it. Oh god! Oh no! Oh well, double kill for Lulu, nothing for Draven. What the fuck, I didn't realize I was in turret range, my bad. She should not be killing these minions, by the way. I don't think these minions would die in the long run. Oh well, she has to commit now. Against Draven, is Ezreal not better than Corki? Maybe. I don't even own Ezreal. But I'm also not good at them. Thing is, for playing against the Draven, I already knew in advance the best kind of pick would be Braum. But even though my support had not yet picked, I was already sure they were hovering Seraphine. They were only ever going to lock in Seraphine. Which really limited my options, because something like a Apollos would have been good if we had a Braum. Jinx would have been great if we had a Braum. I think I probably should have gone with Jinx, to be honest. Corki kind of didn't really make sense because they don't have Engage, and Corki, I think, is just good into melees. Oh, I did not need to use that. Big rocket on Draven, he got burst down by the Katarina. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I would have 1v2 there though, because I did have that amount of burst to just one-shot the Draven. They shouldn't have tried to turn on me, even if Katarina wasn't a concern for them. Especially because I got Tabi, so I survived all of Draven's burst. I pressed B, I don't know why it didn't just recall me there. Let me see, I want to see on the replay if my B input actually went through and why it didn't. Is it because I was pressing tab? Yeah, you can see me pressing B there. So if it's because I was pressing tab, if I press tab and B... No, it worked! The game just skips my inputs sometimes, man. It doesn't make sense. Oops. Weird. Meanwhile, before Ezreal content is what I watched to learn how to play as. I mean, I can teach you like the tricks to Ezreal, but I'm just not good at skill shots. Thankfully, that's not like an infectious thing. You're not gonna watch me and become worse at throwing skill shots, but yeah, for me, I just suck. It's not the greatest pick for me to climb. The shield is running out. Nice. I'm getting close to the more mana power spike. When I get that, I'm going to want the base ASAP. Don't want to trade with them while he's got the shield up. But as it's timing out, we can start moving forwards if need be. Otherwise, we can just rotate to this fight. There's a Penton ult as well. Little few too many people here. I died to the Draven ult, that's so funny. Yeah, we got collapsed on a bit too hard there, I think. Oh well. I got my Mana Moon and in one hit that's gonna be a more mana. When I got Zeal as well, that's also gonna be my Jack of all trades. Power Spike. Yeah, it's crazy how I was struggling to even deal with Draven 1v2 for so long in the lane phase. And then I just completed Charfers and Tabis, and I'm just shitting on him. I don't think I even have that much of a lead, right? Maybe now I do, actually. It does look like I do. But still, it's disproportionate. Maybe the play would have been to actually run cookies and go Sheen into Tabis. But I feel like the Triforce was also such a big part of turning this around. What bitrate do you stream on? The quality seems identical to gameplay. 6,000. I think. Nice. Okay, I can go for this farm, thank god. I was gonna say, because like, I don't want to share farm with Darius, but if I go mid, I mean, Katarina's also going mid, so no matter where I go, I've got no farm on this side of the map if Darius doesn't leave. Oh, she wasted her charm. I can force her ult now. And if she doesn't ult, in time, which she didn't, and she's dead. Nice one. Do you not want the wolf camp, Lee Sin? Would have been better on you than me, but I'll take it. Here's whatever, Mirror Katarina can have that. Got my Zeal, which is a pretty decent power spike when you factor in the Jack of all trades as well. I don't think, even with 2 enemies dead, that we're gonna accomplish much here. So I'm just gonna base, get my power spike. For some reason, where all of our solo laners are just grouped mid right now. Top lane is completely abandoned, so I can just go top and get some free farm there. I don't think any enemies are gonna be top anytime soon either, so... Potentially, yeah, the enemies are going to be collapsing on my team here. I'm going to start, like, trying to ping my team away, because this is really obvious that they should leave. But that's not my problem, I just ignore it. The worst thing you could try and do in this situation is try and move over to this potential fight. Just for potentially nothing to happen, or you arrive too late. When you can just get free farm here, get that free turret. Anything that might happen here is just, like, speculative. Any farm that you get here is just pretty much guaranteed. And yeah, the enemies to even try and collapse on my team, they have to leave this abandoned, which means free turret for me, potentially. Oh. Kind of awkward. Okay, he's standing on my W. I think I just lose this, though. Oh, maybe not. What? What was he flashing for? Did he flash on the Ember to steal that from me? Oh, God. I don't get him if he has ult. Oh, okay, even if he doesn't. Well, he had the flash at least. That's kind of funny. Oh boy, do they have the DPS to take down the Straven? Well, apparently they have the burst with the Katarina ult. I just need to wait 30 gold for Navori, which is going to be a huge spike, so we're going to wait for that. Huge, massively underrated spike. There we go. Go for the red buff. Yeah, for the record, even if that play ended with me dying to Pantheon, not actually getting the kill, that was already worth because it was like basically a 1-for-1. The gold that I got from the turret is basically worth the same value as a champion kill that they got from me. Assuming I wasn't worth a shutdown, which apparently I slightly was. But on top of all that, I also even managed to get a lot of CS. So that was pretty much always going to be worth for me. As long as they didn't collapse instantly, which they couldn't because they were all grouped on bot trying to collapse on my team. Now I have no guarantee that they're going to just ignore top lane because there's no obvious angle where they want to collapse on my team. And also, whatever there is going to happen here, I actually have plenty of time to rotate towards here. I can almost get her. Oh, I'm gonna have to W for it though. Hit that. Okay, nice. Perfect. Do you want to use your E on him? What the hell? They were like right in front of each other and Darius just didn't touch him. Okay, Panthen is trolling a little bit. Nice. Oh, no wolves there. What did Lulu just do? I feel like she flashed. Alright, they FF'd. GG.